Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Previously, the president of a foreign nation was assassinated here on Japanifornian soil. So, nothing too serious. Miles Edgeworth has been called in to investigate the crime scene, and we've already found the murder weapon. It was a revolver with a laser sight equipped, dumped in that trash can, as well as security plans. Whoever the shooter was, they had full details on the security plans. And there's probably been a leak somewhere because the president hired an external security firm to protect him here. So, God, the mystery deepens. This is pretty dang complex already for a tutorial case. Well, let's continue talking with everyone. Gumshoe, do you have anything to say? Yes, sir. Have you noticed anything? These camera flashes have been blinding me all day, sir. The media and even these onlookers have been in a photo frenzy. This is a rare event for them. Just let them be. But they're clearly taking pictures of you and me, Mr. Edgeworth. This is a violation of our publicity rights. I'm gonna do something about it. Before I could stop him, he had already run off, searching for cameras that took pictures of him and making the crowd angry in the process. This is a man who truly never betrays your expectations. Oh, he's back. That was fast. You can press the L button to look over information that you've collected so far, sir. By the way, Mr. Edgeworth, do you still remember my name? Of course I do. What are you talking about? Evidence and people related to the case are recorded in the organizer, sir. You can also use my profile to refresh your memory of me, sir. I'll try it out later by pressing the R button. Yeah, we might as well take a look at that. I don't think we've done that yet. Maybe we can learn the name of the president. There's no point in just holding on to the evidence, sir. Evidence should be presented, obviously. That's why each piece of evidence needs to be examined in greater detail, sir. Front to back, side to side, corner to corner, near, far, wherever you are. You have to put the evidence through the ringer. I agree with everything except that last statement. You'll risk damaging the evidence. That's just a figure of speech. I wouldn't literally put the evidence through a ringer. You can never tell with this man. Anything to present? What does he think of the security plans? Nothing. How about the gun? I wouldn't expect him to know too much about guns. Let's have a look at the profiles. Oh yeah, Dijun Han. That's right. We did see that name. Age 58. And Nicole is 20. God, it's crazy. Gumshoe's 32. It's crazy to think he's like 4 years older than me. Huh. You're with the television crew, are you not? Oh, that's right, but... Then you must have recorded the speech. I'd like to see the footage. Yeah, about that. That will be difficult. What was that, pal? It's your duty as a citizen to cooperate with the investigation. After the incident, the guest knocked over the TV camera in the panic. All the footage was lost. Ugh, just my luck. Maybe the assassin actually did that on purpose. If there was any footage left, it could have been vital evidence. Yeah, it's too bad, sir. Ha 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 ha? Ha 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 ha? Whomst? What was that? Looks like you're in a jam, Mr. Edgeworth. That voice. Yeah! Wow! I was almost expecting her not to show up so soon. I thought she would be like Case 2 material. Hi, Kay. Long time no see, Mr. Edgeworth, the hero of justice. Kay Faraday is here to save the day. Hero? I guess she wouldn't refer to herself as a heroine. So, have you given up on this great thief business yet? Nope, I haven't stopped. I'm just on vacation. I'm still in training to become the second Yatagarasu. About 2 weeks ago, this girl became involved in one of my cases. Oh my god, this game is set 2 weeks after the previous one. Wow. Someone give Miles a vacation. He should be on the beach in Fiji, sipping rum out of a coconut shell. Oh my god, this poor man. The mysterious phantom thief, the Yatagarasu. The case of a gentleman thief who steals the truth for the sake of justice. This girl is a successor to that great thief. If you need to pick a lock or you untie a rope, leave it to me. But since I'm still in training, I haven't actually stolen anything yet. Kay, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I wanted to join in the festivities. A man was killed, Kay. Have some tact. Festivity, she says. She does seem to have a fondness for these kind of events. Afterwards, I thought I'd come meet up with you guys. Well, we're glad to see ya. You look like you've been doing well, pal. It's been a while, Gummy. I'm glad you're well, too. Kay, you said earlier that you could help me out. Please don't be surprised, Mr. Edgeworth. I took a photo that captures the exact moment of the crime. Holy crap. I see. Could you show it to us at once? The same as usual, I see. Can't you act even a little surprised? Yeah, that prosecutor's always in a sour mood. He even got annoyed when I called him my second mentor. Oh, by the way, I'm Nicole Swift, up-and-coming investigative reporter. Nice to meet you, Nicole. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth's really... Enough idle chatter. Can you please just show us the photo? Fine, here. There's a lot to unpack here. So the man with the chessboard checker tie and a neck brace has a hand obscured by an open case. Oh, maybe the open cases are like bulletproof shields, maybe. That's what they double as anyway. This must be the second gunshot. Because the president's being really surprised. He's shocked. And the bodyguards are on alert, on the lookout, using their shields. So the first bullet must have shot the flag and the balloon, and the second shot hit the president. Huh. It was awful. Everyone in the audience was running in panic. This photo depicts the president and his two bodyguards. Judging from the names written on the security plan, these two must be Rook and Knightley. What is this? Thank you, Kay. This will be a very important clue. Oh, you got that sharp look in your eyes. Did you find something, Mr. Prosecutor? In this photo, there is a contradiction. This photo? I don't see nothing. If you don't understand, then I'll show you. The scene captured in the photo and the evidence I have on hand. By comparing the two, I'll find the contradiction. it's time for my deductive skills to come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. Huh? Is it the red dot on his head? Oh. I didn't even press anything, it did that automatically. Once I found the contradiction, I press the X button with conviction. I pressed it with conviction, you guys. I did that. Then, I present the evidence that contradicts the spot. Oh! Is it what his forehead usually looks like? Yeah. This is different from the evidence, technically. I just had a leap in logic. I didn't think every single step through. Yes, this is a difference. Miss Swift, this newspaper contains a photograph of the president. I'd like you to compare it with the photo Kay took at the scene. Huh? What do you mean? Oh! That's right. There's something on the president's forehead that wasn't there before. Is that a mole? It certainly looks like a red mole. Maybe it's a body double. But that guy looks so specific. Like, is that even feasible? That's foolish. It's hard to believe that a mole would pop out of thin air like that. Maybe a bug bit him, sir. That all? I thought you were onto something. Turns out it's just an itty-bitty bug bite. You were talking with such a serious look on your face, I was getting all excited. The way to the truth always begins with the small contradictions. Oh, that's a great way of putting it. I'll be using that for my article. Okay, for a second I was like, did I accidentally do investigation complete? No, there's still a lot of people we haven't talked to. It is a news van for the local media. The tires are stuck in the mud. That reminds me of the time when I helped push your car out of the mud, sir. You just drove off and left me behind. I was totally bummed out. Now that he mentions it, I do seem to recall something like that happened. But 15 minutes later, you did a U-turn and came back to pick me up. As expected of Mr. Edgeworth, I knew that you wouldn't forget about me, sir. Yes, of course not. Except for those 15 minutes, of course. Oh. Thought I could speak to the crowd. Anything new with Winston? This is a terrible incident indeed, Mr. Edgeworth. I, Winston Payne, am willing to assist as a prosecutor. Why did you come here today? I accompanied the chief prosecutor. Oh right, chief prosecutor, not chief of police, right. His voice sounds like the one that I heard on the tape earlier. Was he one of the men standing in front of Miss Swift? And where is the chief now? The chief is a busy man. He had special permission to leave the premises. Oh, we did see this. I was thrown off by the new music. What's up? Let's have a chat. What have you been up to? What do you think? Just like a real hero, right? Yes, a new truth has come to light thanks to you. I'm trying to live up to the reputation as the second-generation Yatagarasu. Still, I hope to show you more of what I learned from my training. In regards to your training, please tell me you didn't... Don't worry, I didn't steal anything. I'm still taking a break from being a great thief. That's nice to hear. I want to hurry up and fight for the truth, just like my father. But I'm still in training. and I haven't found any members to join me yet. The Yatagarasu, huh? She said that she wanted to recruit some girls to join her. There just aren't that many girls out there who want to become a great thief. Well, I would hope not. Whoops. Well, whoops. The cursor reset. About the case. This photo of the president and the president from the newspaper. No matter how you look at it, the red mole is a contradiction. I mean, I think it might be the laser dot. It's hard to believe that the red mole just appeared out of thin air. I got it. Let me steal a line that you said earlier. The way to the truth always begins with small thefts. Wait, no? That's not what I said at all. Stealing is an art. I rearranged it to fit my style. Your version seems to have lost the true essence of my words. Okay. Yeah, wow. Well. Let's present some stuff. The badge. That's a really cool badge. It depicts a blazing sun on top of winter frost, right? Huh? Yes. It symbolizes the severity of the criminal justice system. My badge has symbols too. It symbolizes love and justice and peace and courage and honor and kindness. What happened to truth? Sure. Any thoughts on the balloon? Wow, she actually does. The Steel Samurai is cool, but I like the Jammin' Ninja best. Armed with only his singing voice, he journeys his way through the warring Muromachi age. Oh man. That reminds me of one of my favorite films. It's Six String Samurai. It's a Western live-action film from like the 80s, I think. It's about like, it's set in like a post-apocalyptic Nevada, and a nameless protagonist who is totally not Buddy Holly has his acoustic guitar, and he is journeying to the fabled city of Las Vegas. And along the way, he runs into like cyborg lizards and death metal bands, except it's literally the Grim Reaper, and oh my god, it's just such a trip. I love it. Go find a way to watch Six String Samurai. I don't know what service has it, but it's a good film. I like it. He's so awesome. If I recall, the protagonist isn't your ordinary ninja. That's right. He uses his ninja songs to propel himself towards stardom. Maybe I should give it a try as the singing great thief. It would make her easier to catch. I guess I shouldn't stop her. I believe that even a great thief has rights. For example, we have the right to choose what we want to steal. I guess she doesn't consider this valuable. Any thoughts about the tape? No. The bullet's trajectory? No. The plans? No. The gun? No. A red mole, huh? I've got it. Looks like someone got out the good old Sharpie while the president was asleep. Well then, this photo has no connection to our case. No, there's definitely a connection. After all, I'm the one who stole the photo. Stole it? Wait. She said she took the photo, right? Wait, did she say she took the photo? Was that literal? She took it? Oh, I would not put it past this series to do wordplay like that. Now then, Nicole. God, I keep thinking of Penny Nichols from the first game. About the case. Did you come here to cover the welcoming event? You betcha! I wouldn't have missed it for the world. What time did the event start? It started after the rain stopped pouring. It had been raining all morning long. The president's plane got here at 1:45 p.m. Then the president began his speech at around 2 p.m. When did the shooting occur? I reckon it happened sometime around 2:20. So it occurred around about 20 minutes after the speech began. Yep, it was right then. The sound of gunshots ripped through the air. And the poor old president collapsed on stage. And that's what went down on March 25th, 2:25 p.m. at Gourd Lake Park. Isn't it the 24th? Am I misremembering? What was all that all of a sudden? Oh, that? I was just recording some notes. It's for my report. If I think of something good, I take note of it right away. It ain't often you get the chance to cover presidential assassination. Gotta make it dramatic and heart-wrenching. I'm gonna write me one action-packed article. Did the president actually collapse on stage? The bodyguards escorted him onto the plane, sir. You'll have to pardon my embellishments. Sometimes I get a little carried away. It seems that it would be best if I took this woman's testimony with a grain of salt. By the way, in the previous game we couldn't present profiles. Yeah, no, we still can't do that. We can't talk to people about other people. I seem to remember we could do that in the Ace Attorney, the Phoenix Wright games, rather. One button. No! It happened again. It reset. Thank God for skips. Well now, I guess you could call me a reporter. It sure sounds different when somebody else calls you that. Reporter Nicole Swift. Yep, it's got a nice ring to it. Just to be clear, you are an actual reporter, correct? In training. What? Then how many articles have you written so far? Oh, you mean like actual published works? None at the moment. Yet, you still call yourself a reporter. Well, this case is gonna put me in the spotlight. I done captured the whole entire speech perfectly. No bloopers at all. With this mic and this tape recorder, I'm gonna be a shining star in the broadcast world, just like my mentor. Tell me about your mentor. So, Mr. Prosecutor, how do you know my mentor? You're the one who brought up the subject. I may or may not have said something like that. As a reporter, you should take responsibility for your words. But my mentor always tells me, reporters should always leak information freely. What a public nuisance. She told me that when she gave me this here tape recorder. Get out there and record all the scandalous scoops you can get. So you create smoke where there's no fire. I'm amazed you call yourself a reporter. I don't start the fires. I just fan out the smoke, as far and wide as I can. Isn't that what I just said? God. Let's present some stuff. Anything to say about the badge? I think we already shown this. This here's the famous... Why ain't you wearing it? It's just not my custom. I see them attorneys wearing them all the time. What do you have to say about that? No comment. The difference between public prosecutors and private attorneys becomes clear as day. I'd appreciate it if you didn't fabricate such false comments. I can't believe I got this scoop because of this here article. The newspaper sure is amazing. You came here because you read this article. That's right. I started preparing for this 2 days ago. So the news media gets its news from other outlets now. Say what you will, but I'm working my tail off here. Of course, it'd be a different story if Mr. Prosecutor would actually cooperate with me. What a shameless reporter. At that moment, the prosecutor presents his evidence. A faintly shining... What did you just show me? Never mind. Looks like she doesn't know anything about it. Speaking of which, you ain't given me my interview yet. Well, let's begin. What's your favorite food, Mr. Prosecutor? I want to know that. It's tea, pal. He even has his own original blend in the office. Ho ho ho! Mr. Prosecutor's quite the bourgeois, huh? Who are you calling bourgeois? Or are you answering her questions, detective? It's alright, sir. I know pretty much all there is to know about you. Ah, what else can you tell me? It's dangerous to leave these two alone. I love it. Everything about this is so good. Nothing new for the plans, or no, the trajectory rather. How about the plans itself? President Juan's got lots of enemies, both inside and outside this country. It ain't a question of whether or not someone would shoot him, but where someone would shoot him. Don't tell me that you came here hoping for him to get shot. Of course not. The president's an important person, right? So I reckoned if I came here, I'd get myself a little scoop. Covering the president's visit isn't much of a scoop, is it? You just don't get it, Mr. Prosecutor. Revolver. Okay, nothing about the gun. How about the camera data? Well, that's an amateur for you. A news photo isn't supposed to be a commemorative photo? No, it actually is a commemorative photo. Even so, a photo needs to be more dramatic. The president's been struck down by the assassin's bullet. It's terrible. The crowd's in chaos. I will ask you one more time, just to be certain. Did you really see the president go down? You're a stubborn one, ain't ya? That was just an example. He didn't really go down. Stop talking in such a confusing manner. Well, I think we've spoken to everyone and looked at everything. It might be time for some logic. Aha. Here we go. So, the laser pointer is clearly connected to the red mole. I've solved the mystery of the red mole. You mean it's not a bug bite, sir? It's nothing like a bug bite or any itchy rash. This is the light from a laser pointer. You mean a gun was aimed at the president's forehead? And right after that, the second gunshot was heard. That's certainly more than just an itch, sir. Indeed. I'm concerned for the president's well-being. It's become more and more likely that this gun was the weapon used in the attack. But why did the criminal use a laser pointer, sir? That's right. They would have had a beam of light shining from their hands. Pew, 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 pew. Way too conspicuous. And if you follow the path of the laser, you will find out who fired the shot. That's not good at all. Oh yeah, I also took some other photos. Maybe the light from the laser pointer was captured on those. It's a long shot, but there may be a chance. Kay, could you show us those photos? coming right up. Firstly, the photo from before the incident. There was someone in a red hoodie holding Winston Payne at gunpoint? Your face is taking up most of the frame. I wanted to get a two-shot of me and the president. This was taken a little before the gunshots. And here's the one I showed you before. This was right after the first gunshot. And immediately after that, a second gunshot rang out. And then... That's the person in the red hoodie. But where are they running to? They're going towards... I can't really see. What is this? You can't really see much in this photo. Wait, it's running towards something big and red in the distance. After that last photo, one of the running guests knocked me down. Oh, is the person in the red hoodie running towards the other crowd? In the other direction? It looks like the shutter clicked just then. This doesn't look too helpful, pal. Well, those were all the photos I took. It's updated, they're not separate. I'd like to examine these in a bit more detail. Investigate which photo. Before first. Where can the light from the laser pointer be seen? Here. Take that! I found it. What? Look just in front of this person in the red hood. Ah, there! Yes, that's probably the light from the laser pointer. Oh, come to think of it, now I see Winston Payne holding his hand up like he's whispering to the person beside him. That must be the chief prosecutor with the gray hair just to his left. Okay, maybe Winston actually had no idea about the shooter right behind him. Yes, that's probably the light from the laser pointer. Then that red-hooded person would be the assassin. We did it! It's all thanks to me, right? Right. As expected, the great thief has stolen the truth. Perhaps the criminal can also be seen in the other photos. Let me examine these photos one more time. The third. Where can the red-hooded assassin be seen? Here. Oh, there! The red-hooded assassin. It looks like they're escaping in the panic, sir. We can see the direction they ran in. Ah, the samurai dog banner. Right. The assassin escaped towards the right side of the audience area. Detective Gumshoe. Got it, sir. We'll investigate the right side of the audience area. I'm counting on you. The red-hooded assassin. Since the park was sealed off, there's nowhere they could have run to. If we follow their trail, we'll definitely catch them. Now then, let's continue with the investigation. We'll definitely find some traces of the assassin. Aha! That's it, the samurai dog banner. That's what we saw in the photo. I'm thinking the person in question ditched their hoodie. Gumshoe, anything new to say? At the crime scene, there will be some spots that need further investigation, sir. You can examine these spots in greater detail. However, sometimes simply examining them may not move the investigation along. Yes, sir. If there's a difference between the crime scene and what's on your organizer, it's time for your deduction to come into play. Present evidence to point out the contradiction, sir. Press the X button to present evidence. That's how I begin my deductive reasoning. In doing so, the truth will naturally reveal itself. A red hood will really stand out, sir. It's almost like he's asking to be arrested. And no, that's not enough. I need to search for additional identifying factors. In other words, there'd be a huge backlash. You can't arrest someone just for wearing a red hood. Detective, you've been watching too much kids' masterpiece theater, sir. I like the quizzes at the end of the show. Now then, getting back to the trail of the assassin, I didn't get that. Don't ignore me, sir. Let's have a little look around then. The flag from the shooting booth is lying on the ground. The crowd probably knocked it over. Judging from all the footprints on the flag, there must have been quite a panic. Do you know where you can buy these flags, sir? Why do you want to know? Are you going to write Gumshoe on the flag and carry it around with you? Oh, how'd you know, sir? Don't tell me. Mr. Edgeworth, did you read my mind, sir? I meant it as a joke, though. For him to actually have thought that. There are toy rifles lined up neatly on top of the counter. Oh, it's a shooting booth, sir. I hate to brag, but I'm actually pretty good at these. I thought you said that you weren't good with guns. It's not that I'm not good with them, I just don't like guns, sir. Normally, that's what you would call not being good with guns. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Well, something's wedged under there. But what is this little thing here? This is... It's a red button, sir. Could this be... This could be related to the person in the red hood. But hoodies don't have buttons. There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, please check underneath the food stall. Something stuck down here. Let's see. Yeah, that's a zipper hoodie. It is a red raincoat. Could this be... the assassins? It appears that he got rid of his raincoat before he ran away. Okay, it's not a hoodie, it's a raincoat. That actually makes a lot of sense. It was raining. But... Everyone else doesn't really have rain gear. Like, it was raining the whole morning. Only the assassin came prepared with a raincoat. That's odd. It looks like the right sleeve, the arm that would hold the gun would go in, is inside out. If there was a button... If there was a button holding the sleeve of the raincoat pinched closed, maybe in the haste to get rid of it, they yanked hard enough that the button flew off. Interesting. Let's have a closer look. This sleeve, it's inside out. It's also missing a button. Aha! It is a cheap-looking food stall made out of plywood. They're selling samurai dogs. Mr. Edgeworth, I've got $2, sir. Am I imagining things, or are you suggesting we take a snack break during our investigation? Of course not, sir. I just thought, it could help us with our investigation. I'll buy you a box when we're finished with the investigation. I'm sorry, sir. What? What's with that look on your face? Is there a problem? No, that was just unexpected, sir. Aw, Edgy Poo's being kind. How neat. They're selling cherry samurai dogs. I don't believe I've ever had a cherry dog. I've always wondered, what do cherry dogs taste like, sir? They use cherries instead of a hot dog, so it probably tastes like cherries. Ugh. Ugh. But why do they call it a cherry dog if there's no hot dog in it, sir? You have a point. The truth about cherry dogs, it remains a mystery, sir. What the hell? Okay, what's up? Oh, nothing new. Except for maybe something about the hoodie. No. Miss Swift? No. How about the coat? No. I guess it's just as simple as using some logic. Oh yeah, there was some, unfinished connections we made, weren't there? Okay, combine the red button and the raincoat sleeve. Also, God, apologies if you, hear a buzzing. That's a lawnmower that just started. Oh my god, it's getting closer to my window. And we're back. Okay, red button, raincoat sleeve. Let's connect it. It looks like the fallen button came from the raincoat. It probably fell off when the assassin took off the raincoat. If you look closely, you can see that the right sleeve is inside out, sir. Look closely, it's so evident. It appears they took it off in a hurry. The button was probably torn off. After shooting the president, the assassin disposed of the gun and the bag in the garbage bin. Then, during the panic, they moved from the left to the right side of the audience area. The bullet's trajectory led us to suspect someone who was on the left side of the audience area. The assassin then took off the raincoat and hid it under the stand. The assassin was in a hurry to remove the raincoat. That's why there are signs that the right sleeve was hastily removed. It also explains why the button was torn off. If that's the case, why is the left sleeve not in the same state? Oh, that sleeve isn't inside out. On the contrary, the button is still tightly fixed. What do you mean, sir? To find the answer, we must examine this raincoat in detail. 3D. Well, we can see the button there. We can look at the zipper. Oh! Wait, no. I was thinking something else. Detective Gumshoe. Got it. Is that blood? This is a blood stain. Judging by the location, this is most likely the assassin's own blood. So we're looking for someone who's injured, sir? Not just any injury, Detective. An injury on their left arm. What do you mean, sir? The criminal was in a hurry to take off their coat. That's why the right sleeve is inside out. On the other hand, the left sleeve remained unchanged. How did this difference arise? Maybe their left arm wasn't even in the sleeve at all. Quite simply, the assassin couldn't get his arm through the left sleeve. If you think of it like that, it all starts to add up. Furthermore, a bloodstain was found on the left side of the raincoat. I see. He couldn't get his injured arm to fit through the sleeve. Yes, indeed. I'd say the possibility is quite high. Huh. It's all coming together. Heal. Detective Gumshoe, I want you to pull our assassin out of the crowd. Roger that, sir. Someone with an injured left arm, right? No, left. You must have a good head on your shoulders if you did see through me, Mr. Prosecutor. Finding the assassin with only that much evidence shouldn't be a problem at all. That's our Edgeworth. With everyone in the park sealed in, the assassin should still be within the crowd. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. Wait, is it back? Screw it, I'll just go. Mr. Edgeworth, we found a suspicious person in that condition, sir. That's gotta be the assassin. Okay, we haven't proven that this person is the assassin yet. For now, this is just a person of interest. Don't jump to conclusions. Got it. I'll control myself. There's no doubt about this. There's no doubt that this is the guy who targeted the president, sir. It takes a daring person to target someone's life in front of an audience. Detective, bring him here, courteously. Yes, sir. Hey, you guys, bring him here. Oh my god. I friggin' called it! It's Shelly. Shelly the Killer. Oh my god. Wow. Damn, okay. Wow. This guy was friggin' terrifying in Ace Attorney 2. Holy hell. He still has seashells on his pins and holding an ice cream cone with a cherry that looks like his monocle. Oh man. Oh, was he running the cherry dog stand? Huh. He's not carrying an umbrella and his left arm is bandaged. You there, state your name. My name is John Doe. I completely forget what voice I gave this guy. Also, wow, I know you're not John Doe. John Doe? That's an unusual name. That is correct. This man, have I seen him somewhere before? Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Yes, I have been observing your investigation. May I ask why you have called me here? We are searching for the assassin who attempted to murder the president. Do you recognize this red raincoat? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I do not. I believe that this raincoat belongs to the assassin. Oh my, that is terrible indeed. This person should also have a severe injury on the left side of their body, precisely like yours. I have no relation to this. A stare down, mano a mano. It's like they're firing laser beams out of their eyes. So what happens next? Obviously, a confrontation, pal. A battle of wits between two gentlemen. Should I hear his explanation? Well, yeah. What's his alibi? A witness might lie or misunderstand. If you find a contradiction in their statement, you present evidence, pal. Press the R button to look at the organizer and the X button to present. And if you don't find a contradiction, what do you do then? At those times, you press the witness for more details. To press the L button. All right, sir. Could you give us a demonstration, please? Go, Mr. Prosecutor. You are America's best. She just won't quit. Ah, good, I'm glad. I was afraid that... Well, actually no, I wasn't afraid even. I didn't even think about it, but there was a possibility that the chess battles of wits could have completely replaced this, but no, this portion right here, the cross-examination bit, this is Ace Attorney's bread and butter. No way they're ever getting rid of this. It's too good. Yeah, let's read through it right here. I understand that the person in the raincoat is suspicious. However, that doesn't mean that he was injured. I don't suppose you have proof. Clearly, my left arm is injured, but I can still use my right arm. When it was raining, I used an umbrella. I have no need for a raincoat. How could you unfurl an umbrella with one hand? Or close it for that matter? You didn't wear a raincoat. That's your claim. Yes, not everyone uses a raincoat for protection against the rain. I am an umbrella person after all. I'm definitely a raincoat person. Umbrellas will hinder your movement. I use an umbrella. Well, I don't use raincoats or umbrellas. Come rain or snow, all I need is my trusty parka. This wasn't what I wanted to talk about. I hope you understand, I am not the assassin. Unfortunately, leaving a testimony unexamined goes against my principles. How troublesome. I am but a simple ice cream salesman. Oops. Oh, wow. Please excuse me. In the panic earlier, my wound seems to have reopened. There's no mistaking that the owner of this raincoat is the assassin. Furthermore, the owner has an injured left arm. Mr. Doe, I shall reveal your true colors for all to see. Rebuttal. Well, I might have to just call it here. The next segment would be way too long to do in the remaining 6 minutes? Or 5? Yeah. Right, so, look. Shelley D. Killer is a pro-assassin. I suppose if this franchise was ever going to bring him back, it would have to be in like a tutorial case where it's incredibly simple and easy to know who the real killer is. So, good effective use of this character. It's... man. Just when I was like, why did they invent a new character in Nicole Swift? Why didn't they just bring back Lotta Hart? Isn't it redundant? Here we have them bringing back an old character to fulfill a role that we know they perform. Man, it's interesting. I still wonder, why did they even bother with Nicole? I don't quite get it, but I mean, I don't really care that much. I'm annoyed by Lotta. She gets in the way. She tries to make things worse actively. Nicole, so far, doesn't really do that. Well, the larger picture we should be looking at here is that Shelley is a killer for hire. Someone hired him to assassinate the president of Genfa. And something tells me tracking down who that was is going to be the crux of this game. And I'm here for it. Like, yeah. Like... Someone with a vested interest in screwing over the nation of Genfa. It's interesting to think about. I mean, if the first game was about international incidents and the fates of countries, then I guess it would fit that the sequel would at least keep the ante, if not up it. So, there's that. Goodness. From where I'm standing, I still have no idea where this game's going to go. Just like, I only have the vaguest idea of the themes that will go on. But I'm here for it, man. Like, everything Ace Attorney touches is solid gold as far as I'm concerned. I know, like, Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney 4, I believe that is a game that is controversial, or divisive, rather. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm one of the people who adored it. I think it's my favorite game in the franchise. Hopefully it'll be dethroned. Hopefully, but only time will tell when it comes to that. Anyway, I think I've run out of things to say, so I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please, take care.